Aquatain AMF is a silicone-based liquid which has a very simple but very effective impact on mosquito breeding. When a small amount is applied to the surface of standing water, it will spread across the surface and form a very thin film. Silicones are very inert, and so the film will last for around 4 weeks on the surface. Quite simply, Aquatain AMF works because silicones have a very low surface tension. The young mosquitoes, it's the larvae and the pupae, come to the surface and they need to attach to the surface to breed. When the silicone film is in place, they can't do that, and so they drown. It doesn't contain any toxic chemicals whatsoever because it doesn't need to. The silicones do the job. In fact, the physical action of the product has been recognised by the European Union, where it's recently been exempted from registration. Independent tests have been carried out in at least 15 countries by universities, ministries of health and other organisations, and they've all confirmed the effectiveness of the product on larvae and pupae. They've also confirmed that it has an impact on egg laying because the females must somehow sense that it isn't a good idea to be laying eggs on that treated water. Silicones have been developed for at least 50 years, and a lot of studies have been undertaken on them, which all show that they're safe for both the environment and for humans. Aquatain AMF can be simply poured onto the surface of a large water body and it will spread across by itself. No application equipment is required. It can also be used for very small containers such as bird baths, septic tanks, water barrels, anywhere that mosquitoes can breed. However, we've also developed a variation on the product which is ideal for those small containers. We've called them dengue drops or malaria drops, and they're water-soluble capsules which contain Aquatain AMF. When a capsule is dropped into water, it will dissolve and release the Aquatain AMF to spread across the surface. Here's a demonstration of how the product works. We've put some water in a small dish, and I'll sprinkle some pepper onto the surface so that you can see what happens when just one drop of Aquatain AMF is applied to the surface. Bang! It's immediately pushed away to the edges and the film is now covering that surface. We think that Aquatain AMF and dengue drops and malaria drops can play a major role in combating some of the worst diseases that the world is facing at the moment. It's the first mainstream product for mosquito control that's been developed for many years. I'm Graham Strawn from Aquatain Products, and thanks for listening.